Hi, I'm Steve here at Eagle Creek Farm. Just wanted to do a quick little video. I everybody takes pictures of their babies and puts them online, but that's because they're proud of them, and a lot of them are really worth being proud of. But I just finished a little project here about a week ago and built a milking stand. I'm trying to raise some miniature Jersey cows. And boy, if you're milking them and trying to bend over, their teats, the bottom of their teats are just barely off the ground. It just breaks my back to have to bend over and milk them. So I built this little stand, got a ramp on it, and found a barn here not too far away that had had four of these old antique milking stands in them. I guess film it from this side. So I mounted them on here. I cut a little oval in here so they could manipulate back. These things close on the cow's neck and holds her in there. So I'm going to go get my cow here. She's just right outside here, and this is not a miniature. This is one of my full-grown Jerseys. She's 7 years old. Been with me ever since she was a baby. And this is Marigold. She's had a beautiful offspring. Oh, I guess anyway, she's had a nice calf every season. We did miss her one year when we thought she was bred and sold our bull. Usually I have to, she's kind of walking tenderfoot on these new rocks. I put a bunch of river gravel in here. So anyway, she's sort of used to the program, and you don't even usually have to lead her. She knows where to go. She's been milked here now in this milking stand for about a week. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on, here's your feed up here. Come on. Come on. So anyway, once they get to where they know what it is and they're not afraid of it, then just all of them just work like that. Now I go ahead and close this on her neck, and so that's not got very much space there, but they can move their head up and down in that. And then I noticed they always like to move away from this side, because this is where I'm setting the milk all the time now, and they like to get way over on the other side. So I had to do a little addition to my milking stall. I put a hinge up here on a 2x4. This is permanent down here, but I hinged this 2x4 so it runs right along the top of that, and then put a paddle on it and a chain. And so with that right behind them, then what I can do is I come over here and I get a hold of the chain. Try to do this with one hand. Get a hold of the chain, and then you can just pull it over, pull on it a little bit, and you see she walks right over. And then I hook it right there on that little hook. Well, anyway, I'll go just a little bit further with my video. She is raising a calf right now, but usually when I start, what I do is just milk a couple of squirts of milk out of each teat, just to get anything that might be on the end of the teat out. Ask her to move her legs a little bit for me. Yeah, there we go. That opens everything up. And then I bring down with me I'm not going to be able to video this, but anyway, I bring down some water with me, and I'll wash this all off. But I'm not going to do that because I've got one hand, and yes, she's in there eating. I just took an old plastic barrel and cut the end out of it, and cut the top out of it, and then sliced it down the side and made a little feed thing there. Don't waste any feed that way. I've seen several of these little local things where the cows reach in and get feed, and they scatter it all over the place, but that one contains it all. Anyway, just here in the morning, man, and this is the 6th of July, and I usually milk around 9 o'clock in the morning. It doesn't really matter what time you milk. Milk at 9, 10, 8, 6, 5 in the morning. It doesn't really matter as long as you do it on a continual basis, then they get used to it. And so she's let her milk down already. I can see her. I guess she's swelling up right now. But anyway, she's a good old cow. And that's going to give us some good milk for the farm. And just my wife and I here on the farm right now. And this cow probably giving 3 gallons of milk. I'm only going to take about 1 gallon this morning. And that provides us with all the milk we need to drink. And then my wife makes butter, and we have cream for our coffee, all of that stuff. So Jersey cow, the highest producing butter fat in the milk of any of them. And that's the one we have. I have 14 head, in counting 3 bulls, and the rest of them are milk cows, from all the way from young to full adult. And anyway, enough on this. I'll talk to you later. Be prepared, though. It's coming.